What's going on, YouTube? We here. GHB TV. I know it's been damn near a week. I've been burnt out though, but I'm back. Jesse Hart got the victory last night. 5th round stoppage. Mission accomplished. Jose Ramirez got the win last night. Tough fight against Francis Bartholomew. Real good scrap. Good little rumble. Virgil Ortiz makes short work of Tomas Delorme. To be expected. Virgil is a monster. Gotta call it what it is. But the interesting thing is, I'm hearing maybe Tim Tszyu in August. That'd be crazy. Tim Tszyu, Virgil Ortiz in August. I like that fight. Sean P was popping. I'm tired. The baby been whooping my ass. Beat me and my girl the fuck up. But we here. We alive. We making it happen. What's popping? Virgil versus Earl would be fire. I would like to see Earl get back on this horse though. If I see Earl get back on this horse and he look healthy, then I won't want to see that fight. What's popping? Who Mario Barrios fighting? Skinny Too Litty was popping. Yeah, Virgil and Tim are gonna be crazy. If they fight in August, that's gonna be crazy. And I got a feeling the whole card will be crazy because these cards that we seeing get made, they gonna have to follow up behind that. You said Mel Charlo took that Canelo pension. He said he took the Canelo pension. Damn. That's fucked up. Did him that dirty? Salute to one of the best trainers in the game, top 5. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. You heard it here first. I heard your boy Jesse giving you credit on. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, Jesse, man. Jesse took care of business. We had a tough African, though. I ain't gonna lie. Homeboy was gangster. He hit that motherfucker with a car. He was gonna keep working. I was like, God damn. He don't get out the way of nothing. He just keep going. What's popping? He said my man Jamel Charlo took a pension. Damn. Fuck this whole situation up. What's going on though? What we doing, man? Talk to me. I know it's been, like I said, it's almost been a week. A lot of shit that happened. A lot of shit that went down. Yeah, the African strength different. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the African strength is like, yeah, really on some shit. I'm talking about he was taking some great shots. He got away from some shit too, though. What's poppin'? Let me see what we got. Yeah, Virgil won. Virgil stopped. He stopped Delorme with a liver shot in the 1st round. Beautiful liver shot. So appreciate the donation, bro. Yeah, he stopped him with a beautiful liver shot. Who you want to see Jesse in there? I ain't gonna lie, like we gotta, like with Jesse, come on, make one of these fights, man. I don't care who it is, bro. Just stop taking. What I don't like about with Jesse, like they try to act like Jesse is a duck. Like I hate that. They try to act like Jesse ain't somebody. Like Jesse been around and he had his time, but he ain't go nowhere. And Jesse never been stopped. So I'm not understanding what's going on. I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, what's up? So it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me, man. We get ready. We're gonna get ready for whoever it is. They want the easy fights. I understand. Listen, Jesse right now he ain't popping like he once was as far as the popularity part, right? But what he got? 31 wins, 30 wins, 31 wins, 25 knockouts, and lost 3 times. Once to Joe Smith, twice to Zerto Ramirez. Never been stopped though. Like, come on, stop disrespecting my man. Like, this game crazy. 31-3 is crazy record. And they out here try to treat my boy like, you know what I mean? Like an average Joe. I don't even understand. Yeah, I really don't even understand. Sacramento in here. What's popping? You know I got love for the West Coast. What you think about that? Crawford, undercard is Pitbull. You talking about? Oh yeah. Crawford fighting. What's the boy named Madrimov, the 54-pounder. I think that's gonna be a good fight. Jesse fight at 68 or 75. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, but I think that Crawford card gonna be crazy. Crawford card gonna be insane. I seen some real good matchups on there. And that joint will be all y'all Kali, I think. I need to try to slide to that one. I'm definitely trying to go to Tank and Frank. Definitely trying to be up there. Another Euro bum G. Crawford knocking him out. 7 for easy work. People talking about Crawford because they don't know Madrimov. Yeah, Madrimov is a monster. Virgil Ortiz versus Danny Garcia would be dope. Ooh, I like that fight. Virgil Ortiz and Danny Garcia, I definitely like that fight. I ain't gonna lie. They broke my heart when they switched the tank location. Yeah, I thought that was crazy because I'm talking to my folks. I'm like, I think that joint out Houston. Like, that'd be a good move. My guy was like, no, that joint in Vegas. I'm like, in Vegas? Like, they said Houston. Houston was gonna be perfect. I think they should have kept it in Houston. I wonder what that was about. I'm just waiting for them tickets to drop. The Boots fight, Philly. Yeah, Boots coming home is crazy. Jesse and John Pascal. John Pascal old as shit though. Definitely a cool business. You might not have heard of them, but they're dangerous as fuck. Yeah, I think Madrimov gonna give Crawford a good rumble, and I think Crawford gonna be a little cautious going up to 54. You know what I mean? I don't think he's gonna just go up there and just snap. I mean, it could happen. He gonna definitely feel strong. He gonna definitely feel strong as shit at 54, but he still got to get acclimated. But I do pick Crawford to win. More experienced man as far as a professional. You know what I mean? And he got a lot riding on this fight. What's the venue Boots gonna be? I think Boots gonna end up being probably either the Wells Fargo or either the joint we was just at the other night, the Leocor. The Leocor. Virgil taking 154. You think Virgil gonna be the top guy at 54? Yeah, Madrimov ain't a slouch at all. Definitely not a slouch. Boots gonna cook Virgil. Gonna be one of them. Yeah, that's really what I'm waiting to see. Like, if he talking about fighting Tim Tszyu already in August, and that means Virgil looking to do some things. He looking to be in the mix. So if Virgil fight Tim, then that means Spence really might fight Fundora, and Bud already got Madrimov, so that's a nice little mix-up. I like that fresh mix-up. And hopefully Jamel slide back in there. That'll be even more interesting. And with that being said, could we see Jamel versus Earl Spence? Matchroom versus Queensberry, June 1st. Yeah, that's another crazy card. That's what I'm saying. These cards is getting so crazy that if your card not crazy, nobody not gonna watch it. I'm gonna keep it real. After June 1st, it's gonna get really interesting. I heard that Gary Antoine Russell was fucking around about to go to Matchroom too. Spence versus Ryan. The backstory is crazy, right? What you mean, Spence versus Ryan? Oh, you talking about because Ryan been talking crazy. That'd be crazy too. What's poppin', Link? They got my guy Kangaroo Jack in here, all the way from Australia. Yeah, that'd be crazy too. If we saw Ryan Garcia and Spence, the Derrick James beef. Hey, how you see Terrence fight going? I ain't gonna lie, I gotta watch Madrimov a little more, and then I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna really, I'm gonna go all in. I ain't gonna speak too much on it yet. I'm gonna watch Madrimov some more. I'm gonna watch him some more, and then I'm gonna give a sturdy breakdown. I'm gonna do a sturdy joint. I ain't gonna jump into it yet. Start acting like I know Madrimov because I don't know him too well. I think I probably seen him fight once or twice, maybe. That's it. But I don't remember too much, so I gotta watch him again. I gotta watch him. My man Banks said he got good footwork. He said Madrimov got good footwork, so that might make a difference. I mean, you don't know. I'm just curious to see what Crawford look like at 54. You know what I mean? Zoo gonna whoop Virgil. You think he gonna beat Virgil up? Virgil looks sturdy at 54. He looks sturdy as shit. I ain't gonna lie. And the most interesting part about it is 54 jumping, right? We see what 54 on. And I think Boots will be at 54 by next summer. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I think. Not because I heard something. I ain't heard nothing. I just think that you know what I mean? I'm watching the game. I'm watching the action. I think Boots gonna try to hurry up and get these straps going at 47, just so he can go up to 54 with some respect on his name. You know what I'm saying? But I see Boots being up 54 by June of 2025. Crawford, so Joel Diaz. You talking that high shit? Where did you think Haney goes from here? Which is his next fight? I think what was the guy we watched that night? Arnold Barbosa. You mean he got a fight like that? And then we just watched last night. We just watched Jose Ramirez. So Jose Ramirez, Arnold Barbosa. I mean, fights like that. Guys who are real guys, but you know what I mean. They're not the cream of the crop right now, but they real guys. I mean, you can't like look at them like, oh, that's a nut ass fight. Those is good fights. I think fights like that for Haney right now to get back in rhythm. I think those is great fights for him. I mean, because those is fights where you definitely can you can't count nobody out. You could definitely end up losing. You could definitely end up losing to one of them guys, but at the same time, you beat them. That's a sturdy name. You know what I'm saying? I like them. I like them fights for sure. Those is great fights. Dev versus Jermaine Ortiz. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Who did Lemos fight last? Crawford undercard is going to be Pitbull, Ryo, Zoo, and Virgil, Andrew Ruiz, Big Baby. Card is crazy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he can fight Hitchens in the third fight. Is Russell fighting Edwin? I don't know. I ain't hearing nothing about Russell. Only thing I heard about Russell was he probably Antoine Russell was that he probably was going to end up going. That he was probably going to end up going over to Matchroom, the zone, and all that. How on earth is WBC allowing Charlo to keep the belt? Yo, it'd be a lot of I'm gonna just say this, man. The money. Money makes shit happen. Money makes shit stop. Money makes shit go. You know what I'm saying? So Russell denied it on Instagram. Maybe. So maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it seemed like the zone, Matchroom, Golden Boy, all them, it seemed like they trying to, you know what I mean? They trying to pick up their pace. So we'll see what happens. Jermaine Ortiz versus Venezuela. Yeah, that'd be a crazy joint too. Rayo, and plus Rayo, he on the high horse right now. He's coming off that crazy knockout. What's going on? I heard Russell and De Los Santos was supposed to fight June 15th. But I thought De Los Santos was gonna fight if they pull Rayo off of there. But now they saying he might fight Pitbull Cruz. That's crazy. I don't know. All this shit is crazy. I'm just happy to be here because it's starting to look like we're going to be getting some crazy rumbles. Appreciate the love, too, ladies and gentlemen. We've been on here for 16 minutes and 15 seconds. We got 225 people in here, 25 likes, man. All I want to know is where the love at? Haney or Pitbull. Hit that like button. Oh, Lamos. He just fought Richard. Oh, yeah. Him and, shit, I'll go for the rematch. With him and Hitchens. I just seen Duarte. Duarte just stopped Jojo Diaz at 35. I mean, I like to see Duarte come back up. You could do Duarte and Lemos at 40. That's a good joint. That's a good rumble. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely would like to see the rematch with Hitchens and Lemos. I ain't gonna lie. I same way I want to see Shakur and De Los Santos back in there again. I want to see that again. I want to see Shakur and De Los Santos again. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like the first fight they cheated the people, both of them together collectively. I ain't gonna put the blame on all on Shakur, but I think they both owe us a rumble. They definitely owe us a rematch. I feel like they definitely owe us a rematch. Ortiz and Matias. What Ortiz? Jermaine Ortiz and Subriel Matias? That's a great fight. Come on, Greg, keep it real. What would you and manager Marty do if your fighter was the mandatory for the WBC and all you've been waiting for 3? This is the thing. The most you can do in a situation like that is try to pay to get your guy to fight. Like people don't understand, like, just because you rank top 3 or whatever, it don't guarantee you a shot. The game is on some like popularity shit, like it been on some money shit. You know what I mean? So you're not about to get a fight just cause you top whatever. Because if it's like that, it's a lot of guys in the top 5 and all that who ain't getting shots. Yeah, I mean, if we just being real about it, Rayo might beat Pitbull. I don't know if Rayo can beat Pitbull. I think Rayo tanked it. I think his engine is shut down before he get over on Pitbull. I ain't gonna lie. I think his engine is shut down like in the 8th round. And Pitbull, you gotta understand, Pitbull is tough to beat because it's a lot you gotta deal with when you fucking with a Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz is not gonna let up. That's 1. 2, he hard to hit with a clean shot because he's short, he's stocky, he barely got a neck. You know what I'm saying? And he constantly pressuring you out. Like he not really just letting you do what you want. You know what I mean? If nobody care, why you on here? Don't come on my live if you gonna act like that, bro. I don't got time. Don't come on here playing, bro. We don't do that here. Matias smashes Pitbull. Pitbull gonna stop Rayo. Pitbull punches too wide, though. Yeah, but the thing is, what are you gonna... Here's the thing, right? You can say, yeah, he punches too wide or he punch a little sloppy. The thing is, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Does Ryo have the discipline to stay away from it? Does Ryo have the discipline to catch the punches or roll away from the punches, or you know what I mean, slip the punches, whatever? Do he have the skill set and the discipline to do that? I'm not saying that he don't. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That's a tough order, bro. When you fucking with a guy like Pitbull Cruz, he don't stop. How you think Tio and Ryan would go? I think Tio and Ryan would be an action-packed joint. Action-packed fight. I think Tio will have his hands full though. It won't be as easy unless he try the same thing Tank did with the weight class shit. Khalil Cole, yeah, he earning his stripes right now. What Khalil Cole, like 7-0? We like 7-0 right now. Tio is definitely a striker. For sure he is. I think but I think that fight would be, that'd be an action-packed fight, bro. Ryan Garcia, I'm gonna say this. Ryan Garcia, without the 10-pound weight class, is a dangerous dude. And you could call it what you want, but dangerous. From what I just saw, a dangerous dude. I can't count him out. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't look at him like a fool. We did that already, and most of us fucked up with that. It was only a few people. Yo, one of the few people I seen that was really confident in Ryan Garcia was a girl, bro. It was a girl in the gym one day. It was like, he's really gonna win. Trust me, he's gonna win. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I ain't seen nobody else that confident. Everybody else was like, Ryan out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? No, he do got the same athleticism. But again, with the height Ryan got and all that, it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with. Ryan Garcia is a tough fight because he's fast. He got fast hands, good height, good strength. You know what I'm saying? And he's unpredictable. The way he throws shit. I would love to see Tiafimo and Ryan though. I would love to see that fight. Would love to see that fight. Yeah, the girl, I think she was a little biased though, because she was like, she kind of had like a crush on Ryan Garcia. No, he definitely left hooked his way to the top. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. He definitely left hooked his way to the top. What's poppin', man? I appreciate everybody for stopping through, man. I mean, y'all ain't have to come through here on the late night Sunday, John, but you know what I mean, I said, let me get on here, man. It's been a little bit. It's been damn near a week. I've been on some shit mentally, trying to get my shit together. Antoine Russell, let me see. Antoine Russell and Dos Santos and talks. Yeah, that'd be a good fight too. But again, I feel like De Los Santos and Shakur owe us a fight. That's how I feel. When I hear De Los Santos, I hear Shakur at the same time. I really feel like they owe us a fight. I don't think they should fight anybody else until they fight each other again. You know what I mean? Because that was a little disappointing. Raymond Ford and Tev. It's interesting. And they know each other. I don't know. That's an interesting fight. Tev's still fast, bro. Boxing on your mind 24/7. Yeah, I'm always on some shit, man. I'm always on some shit with this boxing shit. Would you rather see Ryan versus Matias or Tio? I ain't gonna lie. Those is 2 good fights, 3 good fights, however you want to say it. But if it was Ryan and Tio, I would love that. If it was Ryan and Matias, I would love that. I can't fraud. I would love any of those fights. Charles Conwell, Ammo, who wins? I think Ammo Williams will start off great, but I think he'll slow down in Conwell. I think Conwell will take the second half of the fight and possibly stop him. I ain't gonna fraud. That's how I feel. I could be wrong. Ammo Williams can fight. Pretty good skills. He not the sharpest I seen, but you know what I'm saying? I think versus a Conwell, you know what I'm saying? Kuda, appreciate the love, bro. My man Kuda always been looking out, bro. Always. Since I met him in person. Dude been looking out, man. Appreciate the love. For sure. Yeah, Conwell and Ammo Williams, that'd be a good fight. What I think about Tiger, I like Tiger. I think though, I think Tiger Williams. I mean, he got a Tiger Johnson. I said Tiger Williams. Tiger Johnson. He got a lot to learn though. He got a lot to learn, but he can fight. And I think he rushed a lot. I think he tried to get his guy out too early every time. I think he always looking for the knockout. He always looking for the finish. Not a bad thing, but you gotta be reminded sometimes, like, yo, dude's gonna definitely swing back, and they're gonna get better and they're gonna get bigger. I don't even know if Ammo fought. I think he did fight this year, or he was scheduled to fight. I gotta check. Somebody check the box rec for Ammo Williams, if he can. We just looking to see if he fought this year. I ain't sure. Charles Conwell, Brian Mendoza. Now that's a better fight. Here's the thing. Whenever you get Charles Conwell, you're gonna get action. Whenever you get Charles Conwell, you getting action. I can tell you that right now. Charles Conwell not. One thing I do like about Charles Conwell, he not coming in there to play around. He not playing around at all. He trying to get busy. He trying to get right to work. Danny versus Ryan versus Mickey, all at 140. Danny Garcia and Ryan and Mikey. I said Mickey. Mikey. Yeah, well, that's because you wrote Mickey. But you talking about Mikey, right? So they said Ammo fought in February and then he gonna fight again in June. I think at 140, I think Denny had the most trouble with Ryan, but I think he not knock him up, but beat Mikey up a little bit. I don't know. I could be wrong. What's the next move for Cool Boy? I don't know. I ain't hearing nothing. He said Cool Boy said though he put on the I think he put on the gram or Twitter that he gonna be fighting in the summertime. He be back in the summer, so that's as far as I know. As far as I know, he'll be back in the summertime. Ortiz versus Zoo. Yeah, we was talking about that a little earlier. I think that'd be a great rumble. I mean, it'd be interesting to see Ortiz up against that type of adversity. I mean, we just witnessed Tim Zoo put on a great performance, even though he lost to Fundora. He showed massive heart. You know what I'm saying? And he showed that he willing to die in there. A lot of people ain't willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Virgil got that in him, but I know that'll be a great fight. I know if they did make that fight, it'll be that type of fight. It'll come down to the last 3 rounds for sure. For sure. I got Bud taking over 54. We got some good rumbles on deck. That's what I'm saying. We got definitely got action. Should nobody be complaining about the action because the undercards is looking good and all that. You know what I mean? And these fights is looking more and more interesting. And they giving us fights. They giving us fights that we really weren't even thinking about, to be honest. Carlos Adames versus Sirhan. Boachuk. Who wins? Boachuk, boy. You gotta remind me who that is and who he fought. I like Adames, but I don't like Adames. I think Adames get too wild at times. I think he can fight, but I think he get too wild, and I think that's what's gonna be his downfall. Yo, G, the Grandy twins just turned pro. Yeah, I peeped that. I think I saw that earlier. Overtime posted it. Yeah, I just peeped that. I want David Morrell versus Ben Whitaker. That's a good joint. That's a fight in the future. No, that's definitely a great fight. How you feel about Bill Haney and Mayweather? IG Arden. I don't know. I don't know. Like the way these dudes be talking to each other, I don't know. I don't know if it's real, bro, because they be getting personal. They be saying some personal crazy shit. And I'm sitting there like, I know for a fact they be running into each other. So is they playing with us? Is they just doing this again to keep their names in the algorithms? Or is it really like this? Because if it's really like this, something I feel like, I'm not wishing this, but I feel like something bad gonna happen. I feel like something bad gonna happen, bro. They be talking crazy. That J-Rock fight. Yeah, I thought it was an early stoppage too, but at the same time, J-Rock, he opened up that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? J-Rock kind of was like in and out of it. Like when he'd give me a great round, then the next round he off a little bit. I wasn't a big fan of that performance. I was a little mad at him. I ain't gonna lie. Cause he was boxing. It was like every other round he was boxing great. And then he'd go into a trip. I don't know, but Bill and Mayweather, I don't know what they got going on, man. I really don't. I try to stay away from situations like that because I don't do well. I don't do well in situations like that. Adames and Boots, that'd be a great fight. I don't think that's too far-fetched even though we talking about 2 weight classes up. I think that fight could possibly happen one day though. For sure. For sure, I think that fight can happen. Cool Boy Figueroa 2, that's another great fight. That first one was a classic. Boots and Duran in the fantasy, I don't see that happening. I mean, I can't even see that really. Of course, Boots on skills, but Duran on dog. That's a tough call. Ryan versus T.O. I talked about that earlier. I think it'll be an action-packed fight. And it really will come down to who get off first. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to keep it real. They both can punch. Ryan just took over the world with this last performance though. I ain't gonna fraud. He got the whole world talking about him. The last performance. I mean, the speed and that power is something crazy, bro. Speed and that power is something crazy. I see why Tank trying to put restrictions on Cuz. Because he's definitely strong and he's definitely fast. He definitely knew him. Gee, which fighter from the past does Boots remind you of most? Fighters from the past that remind me of most? I don't know. Richard Torres, the heavyweight, I like his energy. That's what I like about him most. Bang said he remind you of Roy Jones. I don't think Roy Jones, because I know Roy Jones was an influence on his style, but Roy Jones was like a I don't know. They both a show. I guess you can say Roy Jones because it is a show watching Boots, especially with that last stunt he pulled in the last fight with the slow motion. I can say that. I could say that Boots is a show like Roy Jones. Roy Jones used to put on a show, but Roy was more of a character than Boots. But the showmanship do come out in the ring, fight night. It definitely come out. So I could agree. Yeah, you could say Roy. Crawford versus Hearns would be crazy. Yeah, that would have been crazy as shit. Shit, Crawford and my man. What's my man from Massachusetts? I'm on some shit right now. Hagler and Crawford. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. Yeah, Tommy Hearns. But Tommy Hearns, yeah, his chin wasn't the best, but he one of them dudes, you gotta kill him. You think Virgil can mess with Boots? I think Virgil and Boots is a great fight, and I think that fight happens like in 27, like 2027. I don't think we're gonna get that fight too early. I'm telling you. I think Boots and Virgil in like 2027 is gonna be a crazy drama. Nick T, I appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate that, man. You don't have to fuck with me, but you do. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think we're gonna get Virgil. I think we're gonna get Virgil and Boots in 27. I don't think we're gonna get that fight right away. I don't see that happening. You think we're gonna get that fight earlier than that? How about that Holloway KO? Cheers all day. Was popping. 27 would be pro with Greg as my trainer. For sure. For sure. Let's make it happen. Sugar Ray Leonard was a monster. Sugar Ray Leonard was a monster. Fast hands, good reflexes, beautiful feet. T.O. versus Pitbull. That would be an interesting fight for sure. T.O. and Pitbull. It would be interesting for me to see T.O. have to keep Pitbull off him. T.O. would definitely have to use his boxing ability that night. He can't go in there and try to brawl with Pitbull. It wouldn't make the slightest bit of sense to do that. I don't know why dudes be playing with Pitbull, man. Pitbull ain't nothing to be fucking around with. Nothing. Yeah, that's why I said I think my whole look on that is to be seeing if he can keep him off with that oil money being thrown around. Boxing, I see it happening this year. Yeah, that's the thing though. That is a point. The Sheiks ain't playing. They dropping the paper. Who's your GOAT in boxing? My favorite fighter, man. My favorite fighter always been James Toney. It's his demeanor, it's his attitude, it's the way he go about shit, bro. He's just a real dog, super dog. Was popping. I always been a James Toney fan. I like everything about James Toney. I like how he approached the fight. I like how he approached the press conference and all that, the post press conference. Everything about him. James Toney was an animal, and he really ain't. He didn't care how big a man was. He didn't care how skillful a man was supposed to be. You know what I mean? He just went in there and handled business. That's why James Toney was always my favorite. James Toney was probably my favorite fighter. I got a lot of favorites, but James Toney probably my #1 favorite fighter of all time. James Toney's a dog, bro. Super dog. When I like a fighter, it's not just because of what they can do in the ring. It's like what kind of person they are. I mean, you could tell when a dude really don't care. I think Boots gonna be fighting Cody Crawley. I think like in July. I think it's gonna be Boots and Crawley in July, some shit like that. That's another thing I don't like. I don't like all this waiting around. Boots already ain't fight since like last August or some shit. So to be waiting till July, that's damn near a year. That's damn near a year, bro. It's been too long. Mark Too Sharp Johnson is probably my favorite southpaw. No, I'm tripping. Mark Too Sharp, he definitely one of my favorite southpaws, but my favorite southpaw is Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker is crazy. Pernell Whitaker is real mythical type motherfucker. Top guys who you think has the best chance to beat Tank? To beat Tank? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Because you know why? You know why? Tank is realizing, no, it ain't. He's not. He's not. Tank has Tank has realized who he is in boxing and the effect that he has on these fighters, and he knows that none of these motherfuckers want to get hit upside their head, and he taking advantage of that. Tank really running. Tank really doing a job mentally on these dudes. Like before he physically get in the ring with them, he doing a job mentally on these dudes. Where these motherfuckers really like, I'm not trying to get hit by that motherfucker. Cause listen, I say Shakur, right? I say Shakur has definitely got a shot at beating him, right? But when I watched Shakur against De Los Santos, and I looked at how he acted in that fight, I'm sitting there like, well, if he was in there with Tank, would he throw a punch at all? And that's not no shot at him, but that's just what my mind was saying. Like damn, would he? If it was Tank in there, would he even try to really fight Tank? Like, you know what I'm saying? If De Los Santos got you acting like that, now of course he said it was because of the hand, and we can only believe him because that's what the man said out of his mouth. But it just make me wonder. Just make me wonder. Shout out from Chicago. We need a big fight here, like Shakur fight for the Black and Puerto Rican community. Oh, a big fight in Chicago? I mean, you know, it could happen. I think Shakur probably got the best shot at Tank. But then again, just never know. Tank's a dangerous dude, man, and I feel like Tank make guys act different when he get in the ring with him. I feel like when dudes get in the ring with Tank, they don't act the same. They don't react the same way. Greg, where's Meldrick Taylor these days? Do you ever see him around boxing scene? No, he don't. Meldrick Taylor. Last I seen Meldrick Taylor was at an LA Fitness. Somebody took a picture with him, but I was in there that day, and then when I left, they ran into him. He was at LA Fitness on City Line Avenue, and that was the last I heard of him. But like I know for a fact like he don't come to fights and shit like that. But I think he's still moving around though for sure. How do you see Tank and Dev playing out? I can see Dev trying to go back to his boxing ways, be on his P's and Q's. Tough. I'm gonna say again, tough mentally on him because of the punch. Everybody think with Tank is they don't want to get hit by Tank. So that's what I mean by when I say he make guys act different. He make them act outside of themselves, where you forget that this is a sport where you could get hit. I don't think Tank get to him easy, but I think Tank win more of the early rounds than he does the later rounds. If Tank get to him too early though, like the big shit he got caught with Ryan, I think Tank will stop Dev. But if he don't catch up to Dev, like if he don't really get to land the big shit against Dev, you know what I'm saying? If he don't land the big shit against Dev, Dev might beat him on the cards. Frank gonna be there. Yeah, that's what I believe too. Cause one thing Tank know about Frank Martin is a hard worker. If you were to combine the best attributes of Dev, Ryan, T.O., and Shakur, you would get Tank. Damn. That's how you feel? Salute, Greg. Who you leaning towards, Bevel and Better BF? All right, so I'm gonna say it again. Bivol and better BF. I think Bivol is going to have the better early rounds. I think he even going to knock better BF down. But I think better BF is going to get up and stop Bivol like in the 9th, 10th round. You know what I mean? Somewhere around there. No, I believe Tank is somewhat of a complete fighter. Now, the only reason I say somewhat is because we ain't seen him against that guy yet. That one guy that can make him act different. Like if you keep it real, I don't think Inoue could beat Tank, but Inoue, his skill set, his reflexes, his speed, power, I think he'll make Tank look like an average fighter early on. I think he'll make Tank look like an average fighter. I really do. Because Inoue is on point, bro. He's super sharp and he's on point. You know what I'm saying? He understand the jab. He understand his distance. He understand how to place a shot. He go to the body. You know what I'm saying? He constantly ticking. He keeping his feet moving, head movement. He not sitting in front of you waiting on you. He'll box you. He could beat you up. It's a lot. It's a lot he could do in that ring. You know what I mean? So a guy like that, a guy like Inoue, I think would give Tank trouble, big trouble. Yo, G, you think Verge can beat Zoo? I think it's a great fight. I'm not gonna say he can beat him, but I think it's a great fight because that's definitely a test, a big test for both of them. The thing is, we just watched Tim Tszyu get tested in a way where most men won't know what to do. I mean, most men won't know what to do if they was losing that much blood and had to keep fighting for their life. You know what I mean? So I'm leaning 60-40 towards Tim Tszyu. And that's only because I seen him go through what he had to go through against Fundora. I haven't seen that out of Virgil Ortiz. You know what I mean? So because I haven't seen that out of Virgil Ortiz, it'd be tough for me to pick Virgil Ortiz to win that fight. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He like some people are trying to move up so weight classes to fight dudes walking around at 160. Nonito is a Hall of Famer who was past his prime. No, he definitely was, especially when he ran into what's his name. No, Nonito Daenerys just one of them dudes that love boxing though. So he'll fight. Virgil gonna hurt Timmy. But I want to see it. I hope they do fight. I need to see that. God damn. Rashidi Ellis, Ryan Garcia, somebody getting clipped on the Golden Boy card. I would love to see that fight too. I would love to see that fight too. I got Tim Drew. That's a risky bet, but fuck it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying because I seen what Tim Tszyu is willing to go through in a fight like that, I gotta pick a Tim Tszyu. But I said 60-40. Virgil give him a hell of a run, but I haven't seen Virgil have to bite down on his mouthpiece like that just yet. Good fight. It's like Tszyu and Virgil got a little more rounds. Yeah, I feel like because we know Tim Tszyu is built for tough, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to go against him. Because a lot of people would have quit in that fight. A lot of people would have quit. A lot of people would have got the corner to call it. Canelo with the stoppage next. I don't know if he stopped Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia is a strong kid. Very strong. He going to have to hit him with a big shot to stop him. Something crazy. It's a great fight, though. Ellis was styling on Villa, and then he got caught with some shit. Real rat. He'll figure it out though. Real rat, he'll figure it out. You gonna have to. Virgil different for real. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't stop Ryder. Yeah, he didn't stop Ryder, and then Jaime go in there and stop Ryder. So I don't know. But then again, styles make fights, man. And we never know. Jaime Munguia, he might get in there and get nervous fucking with Canelo. Who knows? So I can't really say. I don't know. I ain't gonna say he was stopping. Shakur, the best pure boxer. He one of them. He one of them. For sure, he one of them. Some real good boxers out here. But he definitely one of them. He definitely top 3. Mean Machine, give Jerron work. Mean Machine would. No, Mean Machine ain't no slouch, but ain't no need to be getting in car accidents and shit. It's too early for that. What are you guys talking about? Why are you coming on here talking like that? You talking about shaking and all that. What are you talking about? I gotta get you out of here. I didn't want to do it, but I gotta get you out of here. Dev gotta be on that zoo time and get right back in the mix with a good fight. Real shit. But that's what I'm saying. At 40, I mean, who's not a good fight? It's a lot of good fights at 40. Great offense or great defense? What would you? I would say great defense. The reason I say great defense, you can have great offense and then get caught with some dumb shit, and then that could be the end of the fight. So I'm gonna always say great offense. I mean great defense. I always say that when it comes to that question, because it's a lot of people who got great offense, but I mean they get caught up in the fights they get caught up in because of the defense. You know what I mean? You don't have to be. Now I don't want you to be too defensive, but we definitely need good defense. If you don't got good defense, it's gonna be tough after the fights. Be having crazy headaches and shit. Then you're gonna be looking for me to go to the hospital with you. I ain't going to the hospital. I'm gonna go chill, go into my room. I'll see you in the morning, cuz. I hate shit like that. When do you think we will see Haney back? I think he'll be back October. Real rap. I think that's enough time. I think it's enough time to lick your wounds. You know what I'm saying? Get it together, figure out what you want to do, and I mean, hop back in there. I think October is a good job. What do you think of Abdullah Mason? I like Abdullah Mason. I think he's very well composed. Abdullah Mason know how to use the ring. Good boxer, good puncher. He know how to change speeds. He know how to find an angle if need be. I mean, pretty good defense. I like Abdullah Mason. I like Abdullah Mason a lot. Abdullah Mason too young to be doing these matchups, man. He ain't about to be matching up with nobody. Abdullah versus Andy Cruz, that's too much for him. That's too far out in the water. David Morrell and Joe Smith. Now listen here, that'd be a great fight. Only thing is, I think Joe Smith's last fight was at cruiserweight. So Joe had to put some work in to come back down to what, 75 and fight Morrell? I don't know. That Munguia and that Canelo fight, man, that got a lot of like mysterious shit going on with it. I don't know. I feel worried about that fight. And I know Canelo was the veteran, he the better boxer and all that. But Jaime Munguia looked strong as shit. And he looked like he getting better. he look like he getting better. So I don't want to count him out and just go with Canelo because Canelo is the favorite and all that. But I ain't gonna lie, young boy look ready. Big, strong motherfucker. So I don't know. I ain't gonna fraud. I ain't gonna start sitting here. Oh yeah, you pick him because of this, this, and that. Nah, that's one of them fights we're gonna have to watch. I don't think we're gonna just be able to just pick a guy in that fight. Yeah, Munguia on some shit. So I'm not even gonna pick because I don't know yet. I feel weird about this fight. I feel like it's passing of a torch. I feel like Canelo getting older. Canelo getting older. He knew he getting older. He didn't want to fuck with Benavidez because Benavidez was too much. But you know what? I'm gonna fuck with my other Mexican young boy. Pass the torch to him. Pay-per-view $90. That's crazy. You disrespectful. That's when you see. But look, when you order the fight, just have a little fight party, and you just invite like 8 people. That way it even out. Make the $80 back, and then that way you just pay 10. So you charge them $10 a piece. Canelo younger than Spence. No, he younger than Spence, but he got a lot of fights. Canelo got a lot of fights. Them fights take years off you, bro. Fights really take years. They really take a half a year. One fight could take a half a year or a year off of you, bro. And people don't believe that, but that shit real. I think Canelo watch Munguia. I mean, he might, but then again, that time, all that time put in, all that hard work put in, that shit might kick in that night. That shit might kick in that night. Haney Munguia, next thing you know, steals the win. Hell yeah, in modern day, that's a lot of fucking fights. I mean, a lot of dudes and you got to look at the rounds Canelo been though. It ain't just the fights, it's the rounds. He put a lot of rounds in. You getting on them rounds, man. Golly, body going through something different. Foster versus Roach is a good fight. That's gonna come down to the last 4 rounds as well. That's not gonna be an easy fight for either one of them. No. That's gonna be a great fight. What game you playing? I'm sitting here playing Madden 24. My bad, y'all. I'm supposed to be talking boxing, so I'm sitting here playing the game. I'm just playing my season. Madden 24. I got the Buffalo Bills. Anybody that knew me know. If you really know me, you know. Oshak versus Ben Rodriguez. I think Ben Rodriguez too small. Jamal leaked that he got Canelo next in September. Jamal leaked that he got Canelo. Who win in the pool next year? I don't know. Hopefully we win. Jamal Charlo, Canelo win in September. That's a good job. G, you feeling that Keon Coleman pick? Allen got his right. Yeah, but I love that pick, but I hate that we let my man go. My man Diggs. Why we do that? Like we could have had both of them motherfuckers. They monsters. That was crazy. I thought that was kind of crazy. Greg, do you think recent events have been? I don't think it's completely destroyed because the truth is all we care about is the boxing. I don't care about what you got going on outside the gym. If I'm not training you, so I don't care about all that. But it's just like anything else, bro. We've been seeing. If you let them count you out and you believe it and you count it out, but if you come back, catch a body, You know what I mean? I gotta respect you. If you come back and catch a body or beat the shit out of somebody or outbox the shit out of somebody, you know what I'm saying? You going, I never seen that before. The motherfucker just snatched the ball in my hand. Never seen that one. Can Haney win the rematch at 47? Possibly. But he got to switch the game plan up. That game plan, I didn't agree on that game plan. I didn't like that. But I mean, he could. But like I said, though, you lose a fight, you come back, you win a fight. Everybody forget about the fight you lost. You know what I mean? I think these dudes dwell on the wins and losses too much. Not saying you shouldn't care, but I'm saying if you know you ain't give it your all, you ain't put, you can't be bitching either. Can't be bitching either. You know what I mean? Can't be bitching at all. Appreciate y'all though, man. Hey, listen, we're gonna turn it up this week. I had a lot going on. Wore me out. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all didn't have to come fuck with me, but y'all did. Appreciate the love, man. We're gonna turn it up some more this week. We got fight week for Munguia, Canelo. We gonna be here to talk about it. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett 215 on X, Greg Hackett on Facebook. I appreciate the love and support. Y'all don't have to fuck with me, but y'all do. I fucks with y'all for that. Get with me this week. We gonna apply pressure. Put some more pressure on the game. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.